Welcome back. Last time you built the home. Today it gets labelled. In your trades words with your real jobs. 35 minutes. Still nothing to buy. By the end of today, every shelf carries a real example from your last month. Your file job carries its 3 layers written down. And you'll have a score, an honest one, for how much of what your firm knows is written anywhere. Because right now, every answer lives in the owner's head. And every basic lookup means an interruption every single time. What you'll need today, the folder and index from part 1, 35 minutes, and last week, fresh in your mind. No sign-ups. This is the last episode before the brain goes live. Step 1. Double-click your index. It opens in Notepad. Scroll to bring home later. That's your hiding list from part 1. Now, after every line, write which bucket it belongs to. In brackets, if something could go 2 ways, pick one and move on. Search will still help you find it across categories. But the bucket still decides who owns it, who can change it, and who keeps it current. That's not a small thing. Here's Calder's sorted. The pricing spreadsheet. That's quotes. 4,000 photos. Jobs. And how we test. The thing only Kev knows. That's a lesson waiting to be captured. 2 minutes in and you've just sorted your own real material into the stack. Step 2. In the index, under where things live, give each folder 1 line. What goes here in your trades words? Plus the freshest real example from last month. Not definitions, examples. Incoming leads teaches nobody. Calder's quote line, the thinking behind the price. The Hartley board, 1850, not 1600. Objections, pushback held. Payment terms stayed at 14 days. Lessons, lift the loft boards before quoting. Feel how those are not categories anymore. They're your business. And the other 2, inquiries. The Harrogate landlord's WhatsApp. Jobs, what actually happened at Hartley? 5 shelves, 5 real examples. Yours in your words. Your turn, 13 minutes. Hiding list sorted. 5 shelves labelled with real examples. Workbook 2.1. 3, 2, 1. Pause. Back. Good. Now the exercise that makes the 3 layers stop being theory. Step 3. Open your jobs folder in 04 jobs. Right click, new, text document, name it layers.txt. Enter, then double click to open. And Control S as you go. The phone will ring. 3 lines go in this file. Project. What actually happened? Commercial. What you protected or priced and why? Delivery. What you'd tell a new starter. 1 line each. The discipline is the lesson. Calder's Hartley job layered. Project. Fuse board. Loft cost half a day. 2 visits. Commercial. Price 5 for the unknown loft. Right call. Delivery. Photograph the loft before quoting. Same job. 3 different kinds of knowing. And only one of them was ever written down before today. Step 4. The honest bit. 1 line in the index under current rulings. Layer score. Project, commercial delivery. 0 to 2 for each. For what the firm writes down today, not what you mean to. What the numbers mean. 0, it's nowhere. Head only. 1, it's somewhere, but you'd have to ask. 2, a good new starter finds it, unaided. Calder scored 1, 0, 0. Most firms do. That's not failure. That's the gap this series closes. Your turn. 14 minutes. Layers on your job. Score on the board. Workbook 2.2. 3, 2, 1. Pause. Back. 1 step left. And it's the quick one. Step 5. Workbook page 2.3. 1 box per bucket. 5 real things from last week. A quote, a pushback, a finished job, a lesson, an inquiry. 1 line each into its box. And if a box ends up empty, that's honest data too. Calder's week. The Baxter kitchen rewire quotes. The Baxter wanting 30 days, held at 14. Objections. The new tester saving an hour a job. Lessons. 2 boxes sat to empty. Inquiries and jobs. Noted, not invented. The brain eats reality or nothing. Your turn, 5 minutes. Last week sorted into the buckets. Workbook 2.3. 3, 2, 1. Back. Let's check what you're holding. The checkpoint. Every hiding line carries a bucket. 5 shells, real examples. 3 layers, 1 real job. An honest score, and last week sorted. All of it, pen and keyboard. That was deliberate. Next episode, these exact words become database columns, and you'll already know how to use them. And hear why it's mattered today. When the right person can find this without interrupting someone else, work moves faster, and senior time stays protected. Before we move on, let's be honest about what this proves. Today, you bucketed a hiding list, labelled 5 shells, laid 1 real job, took an honest score. That proves the method on 1 job, 1 week. Not the whole company's knowledge. At real company scale, there are multiple departments, categories, people disagree on. An ownership that has to be assigned, not assumed. Because next episode is the one. Your own store, built on screen from a blank page. Searching honestly before a single thing gets fed into it. And the build guide skill joins the build. The workbook's free. Link below. Section 2 mirrors today's word for word. And the honest line. Build it yourself with the series and the workbook. Want us to review it and keep it moving across the business? That's what AIOS is for. Links below. See you when the brain goes live.